Hi and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the brand new Dior 2024 holiday collection. I picked up both of the eyeshadow quints and we're going to be using each one today to create these eye looks. I also picked up the Luminizer as well as a liquid lipstick. So if you're curious to hear my thoughts on this brand new collection and if I think that it is worth it, keep watching. I thought I would start by unboxing the brand new Dior holiday collection pieces that I picked up. I picked up both of the eyeshadows, one luminizer and one of the liquid lipsticks. I picked up the luminizer in shade 001 or Lumiere. Here is the outer packaging. I think that this packaging is absolutely beautiful. I really am impressed. Now, I was really wanting to get that coral one. I have one of the coral luminizers already, and I thought that they would be too similar. So I am going to swatch that coral one that I have. It may not be the same, but it's definitely going to be close. So if it's a shade that you are interested in, at least you will have an idea of what it looks like. But since I didn't have this Lumiere one, I went ahead and picked it up. Now this is a little bit more golden. I think that the embossing is so beautiful, so beautiful, and I do really love the formula of these Dior luminizers. I think that they are absolutely beautiful, and especially they work really well on mature skin. As I mentioned, I did pick up both of the new eyeshadows. I think that both of the color stories are beautiful, and I really did have a hard time deciding which one did I want. So in the end, I just went ahead and picked up both. Every year, I always pick up both eyeshadows, and I always love them both. So I don't even know why I debated this time. This year's packaging comes in this beautiful gold outer packaging, and then the inside, you do have your two brushes, and this is the cooler toned eyeshadow. So this is shade 863, and you've got that silver there in the middle and the pinks and the taupe and the purple at the bottom. And the warmer toned eyeshadow is 643 Golden Masquerade. And I think that this one looks absolutely beautiful, especially with that gold in the middle, and then you've got that matte burgundy down there. I think that both eyeshadows are gonna be beautiful. And lastly, I did pick up one of the liquid lipsticks, and this is in shade Dreams. Here is the packaging to that, and it does say that it is a sequence, so I am really curious to see how it's going to apply, but that's what it looks like. So I'm just gonna let that sit on my hand while I do a few swatches, and then we'll come back and see how transfer proof this lipstick is. Now, I do apologize if you guys can hear some noise. They are doing construction in the house behind me, so it is noisy. There's really nothing I can do about that. I'm gonna start by swatching this warm quint. Again, this is Golden Masquerade, and I'm gonna start up here with this rosy shade. Now, these are very creamy. They feel really nice. That shade is gorgeous. And then the one next to it is like more of a peach. So that formula was a little bit different. That first one was very cream to powder. This one was definitely powdery. And then we've got looks like a light kind of champagne shimmer down at the bottom. That one was also creamy. And then we'll go into this matte burgundy. And here's that gold center shade. That is the first quint that we are working with. I thought for today's video, I would use one quint on one eye, the other quint on the other. That way you guys can really compare and contrast and see which quint you prefer more or which one you think is going to suit you more. I thought it would be easier for you guys so you can just come to one place to see both. I am positive I will continue to use both of these quints over on Instagram, but just for easier reference, I thought I would just do all of it in one video. Now I will go ahead and swatch this cooler toned palette, and I am going to start with this dark kind of, looks like a raspberry-ish shade. So that is not as pigmented as I thought it was going to be. And next to it is a light pink. Got a purple. This one is like a taupe shade. And then lastly, that silver in the middle. So I think that this quint also looks very beautiful. I am positive that both eye looks are gonna be absolutely beautiful. And now I will go ahead and swatch this highlight again. This is or Luminaire. It's definitely golden. Now this is the coral one that I have. This was limited edition from, I think, last year or the year before. I thought that the shade was probably going to be similar. So that is the coral shade. All right, and now we'll go back to this lipstick. It has been on, I would say, 2 to 3 minutes. I don't know, probably 2 to 3 minutes. So we'll see. So you can still definitely sheer it and blend it. So I'm not exactly sure how long it has to sit to be transfer proof, but after 2 or 3 minutes, you can still blend. So I am going to do a full face of Dior today. However, my initial complexion products, I'm just going to speed through it and put some music to it. But I did want to start with primer. In my order, I received a sample of this Dior Prestige Nectar primer. I have had a sample of this before, never used it. I got another sample in this order, so I thought I'm just going to go ahead and use it today and see if I like it. It's definitely something that's new to me. It smells so good, but it is heavily fragranced. I don't know, it feels really, really nice. It just almost feels like another layer of like a serum, but that was really nice. We'll see how the foundation wears on top of it. And like I said, I'm just going to speed through all of the complexion products because nothing is new. And I have done a full face of Dior numerous times, numerous. So you guys have seen me use these products countless times, and I don't want to bore you. And I know we all want to get to this new makeup. So I thought I would go ahead and start with the warm palette. Again, this is 643 Golden Masquerade. And I'm going to start up here with the lightest of the mattes. This is kind of like a peach or a soft pink. That doesn't really, I don't really see it. It is pretty much the color of my eye. But it'll put down a nice base or canvas for the rest of the shadows. Take that same brush and I'll go into the kind of like rose shade and we'll use that in the crease. That's very, very pretty. And you can see just how easily it is blending out. I mean, that is just flawless. And take a Sonia G Mini Booster and go into that maroon burgundy kind of matte shade. And we'll use that on the outer corner. Now this is a beautiful, beautiful shade. If you are one who likes a pink eye look, this is definitely the Quint for you. That is just gorgeous. I'm going to go to that light pink shimmer. I think that this shade is going to be a beautiful inner highlight shade. Oh, Oh yeah, that's like my absolute favorite shade for an inner corner highlight. The problem here is you've got that gold, and honestly, I would just leave the eye look like this. I think it's a very beautiful, subtle, soft pink. I'm going in with a little bit more of that burgundy to try and build up that outer corner, just so I get a little bit more depth and definition. I think it is beautiful. I don't think you need that gold at all, but it's here, so we are going to use it. This is a rougher number 2. And I'm just taking it along the bottom half of my eye. And the gold is actually a lot softer than I thought it would be. I think that's beautiful. I really do. I am not going to go underneath my eyes because the shade that I would normally use would be this deep matte. However, that shade next to my eyes is not going to work. When I use those darker reds, it just makes my eyes look sickly. So I'm going to just leave it how it is. I will put on some eyeliner. I have one of the Dior Stilos, and this is the matte brown shade. So I'll go ahead and line my eyes with that, put on some mascara, and then we'll be back to look at the finished eye look and then go ahead and use the cool toned Quint to create an eye look. Here's that finished eye look. I think it is beautiful. The only complaint that I have is there is a ton of fallout, and I'm going to scoot in here for you guys. But you can see all that shimmer and glitter. There's nothing on the other side because I haven't done that eye look. But on my right side, where I have done the eye look, there is a ton of shine, glow. Now, I don't have any highlighter on yet because I haven't used that Luminizer. That is solely from the eyeshadow. I don't know which shade in particular it was. Probably these two right here, the gold and this light pink. So I'm going to take my Sonia G Smooth Buffer and see if I can buff some of that away. It helped a little bit, but I'm going to go in with my foundation brush to see if I can take some of that away. All right, that's better, but I was not expecting that amount of fallout at all. So just be careful when you are using these Quints. I think that the eye look is absolutely beautiful. I can see myself reaching for this winter, using it in my everyday eye look. Now, I did use my eyeliner on both the upper and lower waterline. Since I didn't have any shadow to go underneath, I did decide to go ahead and line my lower waterline as well. And I think that that really makes this eye look stand out. So now I'm going to go ahead and get out this cooler quad. And this is 863 Sawyer, the ball. I am not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I think it also looks very beautiful. So I again am going to start with the light matte and go into the crease. Again, super light. You can barely even see it. And it basically is just giving me a blank canvas to work with. So now I will go into that pink. Every single year, I am just so impressed with the Dior Holiday Quints. They are some of my absolute favorites, and so far this year does not disappoint. I'm going to go into the taupe shade and work that into the crease as well. Just layering and blending. I feel like that taupe shade was a little bit deeper than that pink, so it really is a more dominant shade. And I'm going to the purple. Now I'm primarily keeping that purple to the outer corner. I'll go in with my blending brush to blend. Take a Sonia G Worker Pro to go into the silver. This eye look definitely is more smoky, more glam. I'm going to go into this taupe shade and we're going to take that under the eye. So I went ahead and used a little bit of the purple on the outer corner underneath here to kind of like bring it up and tie it in. And then same thing, a little bit with that silver and brought it down to connect the ends. And there's that finished look. It is stunning. It is absolutely stunning. I'm gonna go ahead and put some eyeliner and mascara on, and then we'll be back to see both of these finished looks and see which one we like better. Here is the finished eye look. Let me know what you guys think. One of those shades, I think it was the light pink. There's definitely this iridescent shift. So I'm going to close my eyes, zoom in for you guys so you guys can see. But I think that that light pink shade definitely had a shift. I can see this like iridescent pink on my eye. It is beautiful. It really, really is. Now, if I had to pick which side I like better, I'm actually going to go with the warm side. I think that that burgundy with that light pink champagne shade and just mixed in with a little bit of that gold, I think it's just stunning. I really, really like it. I have to say that I think both of them are absolutely beautiful. So whichever color story you would use the most, I would recommend it. I think that the formula is beautiful. Just be careful though, there is fallout and I was not expecting that. I did have to go in again with my foundation brush and kind of clean up underneath my eye. It's not that big of a deal. You know, it's not a deal breaker for me. I would definitely still purchase it. I would definitely still use it. It's just something to be cognizant of, that there is fallout. I was not expecting that. So now I'm going to go into this brand new Luminizer again. This is shade 001 or Luminaire. Look at that glow. Holy cow, you guys. That definitely is going to have to get buffed down. I didn't even go on that heavy-handed, you guys. I went in pretty light and look at that glow. It is very, very extreme. So again, taking my Sonia G Smooth Buffer and I'm just going to buff my cheeks. I think once it buffed down, it is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. This Luminizer is stunning. I really, really like it. Again, I love the embossing. I love the case. I think that the Dior holiday collection is just absolutely stunning. All right, so last but not least, I'm going to try out this liquid lipstick. I am going to line my lips just because I think a liquid lipstick definitely looks better and lasts longer with a lip liner. So I'm going to go ahead and take this lip liner. This is shade 300 Nude Style. And again, this is shade 100 Dreams. Here is the finished look. Let me know what you guys think. I am loving it. Absolutely loving it. That liquid lipstick in shade Dreams is gorgeous. It is so, so beautiful. It feels so comfortable on my lips. I absolutely love it. I only have the one shade and I did not get any of the lipsticks. However, I am contemplating going back and placing another order. Really like to pick up some of the lipsticks and some of the lip addicts. So I probably will go back and place another order. Let me know what you guys think. What did you think of today's look? What did you guys think of this new Dior holiday collection? I would love to hear. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.